Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. We're spending a beautiful Sunday afternoon together. We got a fast main track, lots of action. We'll check out the track and weather conditions and then turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. First race favorite, Lunar Blast, ridden out of the starting gate to try to gain some forward position, but Mama J is quicker early, and Mama J is going to land in front. On the far outside, it's Syllabus, and from between horses, Paloma Mia. Not far away is Drillzilla. Mid-flight for Lunar Blast, she's on the improve to take fourth. JD's Vista's on the far outside. In between horses, it's Aspropodia alongside Bella Gabriella, and out the back is Stevie Lynn. They complete a quarter with Mama J, fleet-footed and going quickly. She went 23 and 2 for a strong opening quarter. Mama J now by 2 as Lunar Blast protects rail position and moves up into second. Chantal Sutherland on the far outside with JD's Vista into the bit and traveling well. She's now up to a joint second now. Back mid-flight for Yes It's Free. Followed by Drillzilla and Aspropodia, then back to Bella Gabriella and Syllabus, and Stevie Lynn is last. 46 and 2 for a pretty quick half mile as Mama J has the lead by 2. Vasquez working overtime on Lunar Blast, trying to go after the leader second. From fourth, Yes It's Free begins to gain. 3 wide while third is JD's Vista. 5/16 from home. Mama J has done a ton of heavy lifting. On to take over now is Lunar Blast. From the outside, Yes It's Free right there with them and JD's Vista. From the back, Stevie Lynn coming alive with a big late run. She was last off fast fractions. 3/16 to go. Lunar Blast in front with work to do. Yes It's Free takes aim. Stevie Lynn up the rail. Final 16th of a mile. Lunar Blast kept the business. She's still 2.5 in front. Stevie Lynn tries to get Yes It's Free for second, but the favorite will get the job done here. Lunar Blast by 2 in the end. Yes It's Free second. Stevie Lynn third, then Aspropodia and JD's Vista. 139 flat. And they're off. Bit slow to start. She nasty. Quick start on the outside for She's So Beautiful, driving through at the fence, blushing Kaylin, last leaf, not especially quick into stride, but rushing forward now to put a neck in front. Cajun Cousin is there, 3 wide while third, back to fourth, and She's So Beautiful. Years ago is racing in fifth, and after a slow beginning, the trailer is She Nasty. Half a mile away, it's Last Leaf having a 2-pronged pace battle on either side of her, with blushing Kaylin on the inside and Cajun Cousin 3 wide. A gap of another 3 to She's So Beautiful, who's clearly fourth, 2 better than a scrubbed on years ago, and the trailer is still She Nasty. They round the far turn. Last Leaf let out a notch to lead 3 parts of a length. Blushing Kaylin is second. Cajun Cousin still in range for Rios third and starting to rebid. From fourth and She's So Beautiful years ago is next, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. Last Leaf still has the lead, but she's taking pressure every yard. Here's She's So Beautiful getting a beautiful split from Camacho, and she's on to take over. She's So Beautiful starts to flee the scene. 1/8 of a mile from home and 3 on top. Cajun Cousin on the far outside. Blushing Kaylin is next. Last Leaf never fired. Neither did years ago, but She's So Beautiful for Carlos David and Palm Beach Racing to win by 3 in the end. Cajun Cousin was second. Blushing Kaylin third. Close for fourth. Either Last Leaf or She Nasty in 113 and 3. And they're off. From the center, Frou-Frou-Zahn and Cosmore, the two stablemates, break very nice, and they're on 1-2 early. Down at the inside, Walks Like a Lady away in good shape. Long Shot Joyous Fairy Tale is an early fourth. Back to fifth, Crystal Lagoon, then Starship Nugget and Effie's Girl. Second last, Tis Impressive, and the trailer is Mariah's Christmas. The leader is Frou-Frou-Zahn, on top a length and a half. Cosmore second, Walks Like a Lady third, Joyous Fairy Tale fourth. Starship Nugget in the orange colors is on the outside of Crystal Lagoon. Then back to Tis Impressive, who's inside of Effie's Girl. And the trailer remains Mariah's Christmas. The leader remains Frou-Frou-Zahn with Cosmore coming to call. Kathleen O'Connell runners 1-2 throughout. They put on some speed at the 5/16. Frou-Frou-Zahn with a narrow lead. Cosmore boldly up on the outside now. Second, 6 ahead of Walks Like a Lady, then Starship Nugget. Crystal Lagoon not picking up her feet, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's on the outside, Cosmore to take a narrow lead. Frou-Frou-Zahn battles back toward the inside, but Cosmore's doing the better work. It's back to second, Frou-Frou-Zahn. They're a mile clear of Starship Nugget. Nicely prepared first-timers go 1-2 with Cosmore and Miguel Vasquez in front. Second is Frou-Frou-Zahn. Third, Starship Nugget. Then Walks Like a Lady and Tis Impressive. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, One Fast heads off for the early advantage from Jackson, who lets him go to race on from second, Pudding away third at the inside. Followed fourth by Double Crown. He lets the pace develop ahead of him. The trailer is Tonalism. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. It's One Fast on top by 2. Second is Jackson, third at the rail and Pudding. Panici following the move of the second choice Jackson with Double Crown, who's the race favorite. He's in the green and white colors while racing in fourth. The trailer is Tonalism. 22-1 for the opening quarter. One Fast by a neck. Jackson on the outside is there. Second, 3 wide and Double Crown third. Pudding needs some place to go for his best effort, and back to last is Tonalism as they run to the top of the stretch. One Fast has lost the lead to Jackson with 3 wide. Double Crown chiming into it. Pudding trying to be a look for room here for Chantel. Might have a rail opportunity, but on heels here is Double Crown has swept by to take the lead. A late run down the center from Tonalism. 44-4 for the opening half mile. Double Crown's in front with work to do as Pudding is loose and charging. Here comes Pudding on the outside to take on Double Crown and take off. Pudding in time. Double Crown second, Tonalism third, then One Fast and Jackson. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Pacific Legend slower than the others to begin. Remendador has speed from the fence. Chaficia moving up on the outside. Mulsanne Run is between horses. Then Camp Pendleton and Staten Island. At the rail goes Liam Starr ahead of Wild Texas Tom. Way out in the center, that's Pacific's Legend, who was slow into stride. He races second last, and the early trailer is High Jump Charlie. Out of the chute, onto the main course. Chaficia 3 wide. At the rail, Remendador. From between horses and Mulsanne Run, Camp Pendleton is together with Staten Island. They're racing 4th and 5th, and 2 better than Liam Starr. Then Wild Texas Tom and Pacific Legend, and High Jump Charlie improving at the rail. The opening quarter was 23 and 4. They move now to the half-mile grounds. Remendador leads a half a length. Mulsanne Run is there second from the outside. Chaficia now third. Improving from last, High Jump Charlie just ran into 4th. That shuffles Camp Pendleton back. Staten Island trying to keep pace with closers. They include Wild Texas Tom and Pacific Legend as they round the far turn. 46 and 4 for the opening half mile. Barrios asks Remendador to get away, and now he opens by 3.5. Mulsanne Run is all in with Wild Texas Tom and High Jump Charlie, but Remendador might have thrown the knockout punch. 3/4, 1:11 and 2. They're at the top of the stretch. Remendador with 5 lengths to hold here, and second is High Jump Charlie. Wild Texas Tom is third, but inside the final furlong, if you back Remendador, head to the windows and beat the rush. He's 3-1 and long gone. It's Remendador for Javier Gonzalez and L&D Thoroughbreds, an authoritative winner to start the late pick 4. Second is High Jump Charlie. Third, Wild Texas Tom, then Camp Pendleton and Staten Island. And they're off. Slow to start, County Court. Quick to start was fast loaded from an outside draw, running Rhythm and Diamonds Enjoy. Omega Moon is being ridden for early speed, and he's moving up down toward the inside. Face of Victory away in 4th, followed 5th by Everyone Loves James. Then Benefactor and Grand Cacique. Second last is Adib, and after a slow getaway, the trailer is County Court. Past the 5/8 with Omega Moon in front, 3 parts of a length. Face of Victory now secures the 2 path and moves on to take second. Diamonds Enjoy 3 wide third, fast loaded and out sprinted 4th. Benefactor improves in the yellow blinkers with Grand Cacique toward the rail. Then Everyone Loves James. 3 back to Adib and 3 more to County Court. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter, well within the scope of Omega Moon, who has the lead by a neck. Face of Victory turning up the heat second. Up on the outside, Diamonds Enjoy. 3 wide and charging from third. 4 wide fast loaded. Then Benefactor and Everyone Loves James as they run to the top of the stretch. Face of Victory is now overhauled Omega Moon. On the outside and Diamonds Enjoy farther out and fast loaded than Benefactor. They straighten for the drive. On the outside, here's Diamonds Enjoy to take on Face of Victory. Over the top and fast loaded. Fast loaded and Diamonds Enjoy kick on. Inside and Face of Victory right alongside. 3 chances here. Fast loaded out in the center. Fast loaded to the lead. Fast loaded wins. Face of Victory second. Third, Diamonds Enjoy, then Benefactor in County Court. 123 and 4. And they're off. He's second in the 2 path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. Last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. They're in the gate, and they're off. Democracy was a step slower than the others. Good start at the inside for Gatsby, who heads off for the early lead. The Distractor is quickly on to challenge. Flamingo Hawk is put into the race hard early. He's third behind the top duo. Fourth inside in Big Thorn, racing up on the outside in O Steve. The two laggards are another Duke and Democracy. They make their way now down the backstretch with Gatsby a neck in front. The Distractor right alongside in second, four ahead of Big Thorn third. Flamingo Hawk, hard ridden but races from fourth back to fifth. O Steve, then Democracy, and another Duke at the back. They make their way now to the far turn. The opening quarter was eye-popping, 21-4, and with the advantage, it's the Distractor who shoves the neck on top. Gatsby is there second, a gap of 3. Flamingo Hawk, he was hard used to try to stay with the embattled duo. He's third while trying to grind away. Meanwhile, Democracy's had an inside passage. He starts to close some ground. Oh, Steve in with a chance on the outside. Many chances here through a 44-3 opening half mile. The Distractor's been softened up, and here comes Flamingo Hawk. Roused up on the outside. He's made hard work of it, but now he hits the front. Democracy is trying to get the Distractor for second. Gatsby's all in. Flamingo Hawk 7-5, and Flamingo Hawk is an easy winner. He won by 3.5. Democracy second. The Distractor clings to the show. Up fourth was another Duke. Then Oh Steve, 116-4. And runners away. Lovin' Livin' very slow into stride, about 6 lengths last. Great beginning for the biggest one, who's headed off for the early lead. Out the rail is She Frosted away in second. Splitting horses, You're the Best is up to a joint third alongside Mangrove Mama. Wide on the course in Cozy Cafe, 2 better than She's a Happy Girl. Then it's Lienda. Lime Colors about 7 lengths behind. Race Day Speed's on her outside. Astromelia is on the far outside, and the trailer after a slow beginning is Lovin' Livin'. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. The biggest one holds inside ground and the lead. Is She Frosted bids up to her on the outside second. You're the Best. Third and now trying to gain some ground. Cozy Cafe in range and asked to quicken while fourth. A gap of 2 to Mangrove Mama. Wide on the course and Race Day Speed. Then Maricopa as they run to the top of the stretch. 22-1 for a strong opening quarter. 45-2 for a strong half mile. With the advantage now, it's Is She Frosted who puts away the biggest one, but Cozy Cafe just ran by her. Now Cozy Cafe and Barrios set sail for the money. Down the center, Race Day Speed begins to lift up for Garcia. 1/8 of a mile to go. Race Day Speed tries to reach Cozy Cafe with a 16th to go. Race Day Speed gobbling up the ground. Race Day Speed blows by to win it. Second is Cozy Cafe. Third is She's a Happy Girl. Going to be close here for fourth. Too close to call. Lovin' Livin's in a picture with Maricopa in 118-2.
And that wraps up the week's action. We're back here on Twilight Friday, next Friday with a 9-race card. Our first race post on Twilight Fridays, 2 p.m. But you can always watch and wager on all the races from around the country, especially up there at Saratoga and at Del Mar, on all the First Bet apps, or come right here to Gulfstream Park in our beautiful Silk simulcast room. So we'll be back for live racing on Friday, but the action never stops here at Gulfstream Park.